The medication manages it so well, he thought. I had a conversation with a family member a while back about the medication they've been taking for several years. As an herbalist, it's my job to research drugs for side effects and contraindications with plants. In doing research, I came across a warning about this medication. It has a high and well-known risk of causing kidney failure, and this becomes problematic the longer someone's on it. So I texted them the research, suggested they talk with their doctor about weaning off, and of course, offered to help. Here's another story. A woman came to our office the other day who's on 8 medications for hypertension. Yes, you heard that correctly, 8. I don't even know how that happens, but I imagine that her physicians are honestly trying to keep her alive. I support your health choices, whatever they may be. I believe there are many roads to well-being. For some, that path includes taking life-saving medications forever. For others, that includes taking medications for a short amount of time to get an issue under control. For others, that includes refusing medications. Do what feels most aligned with you. And if you're on medications that you like to wean yourself off of, or you one day find yourself in need of medication, keep this in the back of your mind. There is a window of time where medications may work without noticeable side effects. Noticeable being the operative word. In the same way that you don't feel your body creating new cells, you don't feel damaged cells dying. It's a progression toward increased tissue damage, and that window of time really depends on your body's vitality. 2 of the most common long-term warnings I see when researching medications are hepatotoxicity and renal failure. Your liver and kidneys do the heavy lifting of detoxifying and cleansing. When we are taking substances that are not biologically compatible with our bodies, whether it's artificial dyes from food or medications, the body has to figure out what to do with what's foreign, and that's a big job. So here's what you can do. 1, always nourish your liver and kidneys. This is balancing really what you ingest through diet with taking herbs that improve the functioning of these organs. Milk thistle is an excellent liver herb. It does so much more. That is generally safe for most, will not be contraindicated with drugs, but still do your research. Stinging nettle leaf, which we talked about yesterday, also nourishes the kidneys. And make sure you're drinking enough water. Like, your body can't cleanse if your cells are dehydrated. 2, if you're currently on medications that you like to get off of, I have some harsh news for you. While you may think it's your doctor's job to support you in weaning off, and I agree, I've spoken with a number of physicians to explain some nuance here. They will be hesitant to support you if you don't have a plan. Doctors are much more open and likely to support you weaning off medications if you show up with a plan, are willing to implement one, and at each visit, they can tell you're following the plan because you're making progress. This progress, it may show up in your blood work as an example of one measurement. Hate it or hate it, this is the system. They're not going to get sued or put their license on the line for you because it's not just you, it's hundreds of patients. By taking you off of medications that their system says you need, and therefore they must document that they prescribed. Number 3, if you start medications to get a condition under control, you still need to be personally proactive about your care. It's a slippery slope to become dependent on them. The medication may support you, but if you think the drug does the job for you, then you're likely going to end up needing additional prescriptions. Prescription drug use increases with age, and according to civic science, the picture of maintenance prescription drug use in the US has shifted dramatically. The number of US adults who report taking at least 1 prescription medication per day now is 70%, a 14 percentage point increase from 2019 data. Additionally, the percentage of people taking 4 or more prescription medications daily in the US has increased by 6 percentage points from 18 to 24%. Lastly, explore herbal medicine. We have so much support in nature, it's mind-blowing. There are circumstances in which pharmaceuticals are the best course of action, and there are lanes where herbal medicine shines. There's lots of room to do both, and there is no state of health that herbal medicine cannot support and improve in some way, because plants work on our whole being, not just our bodies. So what happened with this family member? He texted his old doctor, and the physician agreed we should probably get him off of this medication. Now he's seeing a new doctor who's more holistically minded, and with that plan in place, the doctor said it'd be better for you to have a flare-up than to continue taking this medication. As always, remember that you have options and that your path to well-being can be customized to suit your needs, your goals, and your greatest alignment.